description.
Alright, hey, this is Hans, and it's time for another episode of Instant Noodle Recipe Time. This is the show where I show you what to do with your instant noodles, and today we've got one that came by way of HongKongFoodies.com. Go check out HongKongFoodies.com. Do it. Do it. You can get this there. This is a Bonito Demae Iccho bar udon. Hard to find. I'd never heard of these varieties before they reached out to me and said, hey, you want to try some stuff? And I'm like, yeah. So, yeah, they've got hard to find stuff from Hong Kong, which is super cool. And that's what we're doing today. So, what do? We unfurl our udon, drop it in. This is going to go for 8 minutes. Do we put in the stuff? No, not until the end. Okay. Okie dokie. So you get to watch the noodles boil, which I know you're a fan of. Some of you, at least. But yeah, I had a guy yesterday go like, how is it? Is it good? I'm like, well, that's on the review. It's on www.theramenraider.com. But is it good? So I gave them the direct link to the review. This was for an older one. He's like, do you really need to do a show showing people how to cook instant noodles? So I did my standard shaming. It's like, don't be rude. You still haven't answered my question. No, I haven't, because you're an idiot. And he didn't reply to that. So that kind of worked. Today is November 4th, 2025. The government is still shut down. They had a little infographic. So, Washington State, there's Eastern Washington and Western Washington. It's separated by mountains. And Eastern Washington is more rural, of course, tends to be more conservative leaning. Western Washington is more liberal and then tends to be more Democrats here. So what was interesting is they showed 3 counties in Eastern Washington. There was one county on the west side, and the amount of people that are on food stamps, which are currently SNAP benefits, are broken. You can't get food stamps. What was it? Grays Harbor County has 20%, had the highest. It was 20% of people receive food benefits there. That's 1 in 5 people are on food stamps and can't get them right now. It's not, we used to get food stamps. We don't anymore. It was really helped us out a lot, but you know, two kids, 2 adults. I'm legally blind, so I have disability. I get Social Security. And my wife is the one who has the job. So, we don't qualify. So, the way I see it is if you do actually qualify to get food stamps, you definitely need them, right? It would help us out, but we can survive without them. It'd be nice not to have to just simply survive, but you know what I mean. Anyways, the county I'm in, King County, I think they said it was like 8.7% of the population gets food stamps. Now you go to the east side, there were 3 counties that the number was 20%, and there was 1 county that was 21.7%, which is like, wow. But there was this thing, the guy saying, the president guy, Mr. Guy, saying that, it's like all the people that get food stamps, they're all like liberals. They all get food stamps. certainly looks to me that people that are conservative are the ones that are ending up with a higher amount of people in need than on the other side. So I don't know. It doesn't really matter. It's just people deserve to get what they need. But it's kind of crazy. So I don't know. But people get kooky about things. I just think, you know, we ought to have food stamps for everybody. We should have benefits for everybody. It'd be nice. Food, health care for all? Wow. Yeah. But we're voting today. And guess what? 20% of eligible voters will be voting. So it'd be nice if that was like 100%. I guess in Australia it's like compulsory, which means you have to, or you can be fined or whatever. I don't think they really go that far, but people just like don't screw around and they vote. Many places that it's just like the turnout rate is super high. Here it's always so low. Even in a presidential election, it just boggles my mind. But you gotta vote. So just frickin' vote. I mean, why not? It really, I mean, are you that lazy? You're not gonna vote? It could help you out a lot. Honestly. We voted, what, 2 days after we got our ballot, and we get all this junk in the mail from all these people that it's like, we already voted. You don't need to waste the money. We're quick to vote. We read all the stuff. I like this Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar Cherry flavor. It's pretty good. But yeah, I think everybody that is eligible to vote should vote. Vote all the time. Vote multiple times. Well, no, wait. Vote for certain things. But yeah, it's not going to hurt to vote. If somebody says you're going to get in trouble because you vote, then they're full of it, and just vote anyways. That's what I say. Unless you're trying to vote twice, you shouldn't do that. I don't even know how you would go about doing that. How would you vote twice? I don't know. This whole voter ID thing, it's like, I get it, I understand, but whoever's going off about voter ID and all this stuff, they don't understand how things work. They just don't know how things sound. So, it's kind of ridiculous. But yeah, Bonito. Bonito is a kind of fish, and I'm curious how this is going to be. I generally am not a fan of Bonito, or this kind of classic style stuff, but it could be completely different than what I'm expecting. So it's interesting too is the noodle with this is like the last of quite a few of these bar udon varieties that I'll be reviewing or trying, and this one, it took 8 minutes. Generally, it's taken 5 or 6, but this one's took 8. So, and the only sachet we have is this liquid. A Bonito broth. Bonito is usually sweet, kind of sweet and soy, I guess you could say. Oil. There's oil going on as well. Okay. I like Earl. Yeah, this is about as I expected it would look. Oh, that smells good. This is one of those Bonitos that I do like because it's got that pork to it. And it kind of reminds me of bacon. Okay, cool. I'm down. It does. It has a bacony kind of scent. There's our noodle. That's a very nice, straight udon noodle. Let's give it a try. Noodle is spot on. Broth is light. It's very hot, which worries me. So the noodle is perfect. I personally, instead of 600 mils of water, I would use 500 because I like it to be stronger. But it's nice. It's very delicate. That's just my opinion. You might be like, wow, where did you get that Nissin bowl from? Actually, you're like, is that from Hong Kong? No. I've gotten stuff from Nissin Hong Kong before. But this is not. This is actually from Nissin Germany. Because they've got a wide range of pardon me. They've a broad range of Demae ramen varieties. Okay, so there is our stuff right there. What I'm gonna do is it showed on the package. On the package, it showed this nice little array of Narutomaki. I'll refresh your memory. See? So I've got 3 of them. And they were all kind of in the same direction, so I'm going to make sure to do that. Two. They're not overlapping that much. God, this stuff is so hot too. The thing about Narutomaki too is it likes to kind of curl up, kind of like squid. Kind of like pepperoni. There's that. Yeah. Got that. I want to do this first. I don't have any seaweed as it's showing on the package, but I do have scallion. God, that scallion ended up coming out really wet. That's not super doobie-doo. That doesn't float my boat. I was just thinking a minute ago I would add an egg yolk, but I really don't know where I'm going to put that. Could put it there, but then you're not going to see the noodle so well. Here's some seed. Ow. I gotta say, the stove hood, the metal thing where it has the fan. So first off, the fan, it's a fan to nowhere. What does that mean? Well, the fan doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't, like, if you turn it on, it blows air, sure, but it literally goes to your face. Wow, am I really out of... I got that stuff, which is good, and that stuff, which is good. Uh-oh. Do I have any over here? Dude, I need to buy some shichimi, because I have none. Let me look real quick. Maybe I got something here. I need shichimi. I've got this vintage Kiki shichimi. I don't think this is exactly shichimi, but I'm going to use it. This is Taiwanese stuff. It doesn't look like shichimi. That's the other stuff. But that'll work. Yeah, there you go. It's Bonito. It's really light. I will say that much. But that noodle, that's a knockout. And that's it for today. Thanks for watching. There'll be more coming up tomorrow. Maybe I'll have the election results. And, yeah. Alright, this has been Hans the Ramen, wishing you enjoyment of your noodles each and every day. Like, subscribe, all that crap. Have a good one. Bye-bye. And don't forget, HongKongFoodies.com.